Yeah, we have to take it seriously. We've been in the cone for days now. This is a great big storm, which is why it's been able to hang on for so long, despite being in a part of the Caribbean here with a lot of wind shear that has torn lesser storms apart. And you remember Danny kind of fell apart at the beginning of this week. This storm's kind of hanging on in here. But we're also looking at now some land interaction with Erika as it begins to move to the northwest over Hispaniola. Still just a little bit south there. But if you look at Hispaniola here, you'll see great big mountains. Those mountains go way up high, 10,000 feet or so, and that can really tear a storm apart as it crosses this island. This island is a storm killer, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that that's what happens. It pulls the storm apart. In the meantime, we still have the computer models showing, and in pretty good agreement, that if this holds together, it will move over to the northwest here and head up toward the Bahamas and South Florida. And all the computer models in pretty good agreement here. There's a little bit of a spread at the end of the track here, and you'll see the cone grows quite large toward the end here. But winds at 50 right now, moving west-northwest at 18, the track right over top of the land there, and then kind of possibly hugging the northern coast of Cuba if it makes it that far, all the way up to the northwest here and passing between the Bahamas and Cuba and then up through the Florida Straits and possibly up along the west coast of Florida. But look what happens here at the end. As we get into Monday and Tuesday, the cone really gets much, much wider. And remember, it could end up all the way over here on this side of the cone or all the way over here on this side of the cone. On the current track, a little bit west of our viewing area, would put us on the much rainier side of the storm, the eastern side. And in that respect, we could see a lot of rainfall if this track holds true.